spin, use your Shadow Blade, or spin and then TP away. And as we've already seen, Empire don't have any real way to stop that in the first place. And Aloha Dance, I think he was spotted out by that sentry as Forrest doing a little bit of scouting himself. Don't think walking high ground is what he wants to do, though.
Indeed, he's got to be careful. It's Silent and Aloha Dance.
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Chilling out here. We'll get the vision there. Here we go with the Silent Blink forward onto Forever, trying to bring him down, but Sheen is there on the dazzle. Sun forcing back Aloha Dance here with the cogs, and that's actually going to trap up Silent, but Silent, he's got the armlet and he has got Reincarnate. Yoku's got an Echo Slam. He'd love to use it if he can get in. Oh, the Omni Slash bounces, though, aren't going to kill anyone. Being balanced between Silent and Yoku. There's your Echo Slam. Fisher as well to control Forever. They're looking for the Juggernaut. One more right click will do it, but Forever actually going to get away here with the Shadow Blade. Elsewhere, the side of Empire were able to take down Dazzle and Clockwork. And they don't find the Jug. Forever very lucky to get away with his life after that one.
That spin Shadow Blade, dude. Any other hero who buys Shadow Blade would have been dead there, because you don't have any way of dispelling the track. But that Magic Immunity a little bit too strong here. And MVP Hot 6, they lose a couple of heroes. Again, it's all track kills, so it's kind of a bummer, but they are applying pressure to the Tier 2 in the top lane. Looks like MP will eventually be forced back. I think there's going to be a certain stage in the game where they just can't afford to give away kills. Hot 6, in the late game, because of the fact that Juggernaut's built like drums and Shadow Blade, he might even go for Silver Edge. It's not too bad against Wraith King. It stops his crit, it stops... I'm actually not sure if it stops the lifesteal portion. I think it stops like all passives, so it should, but either way, it's decent. And if he wants to go for that, I think it would be a pretty solid choice. But the problem with their team is they don't have any real way of getting out. They have Clockwork and Tusk, two of the hardest initiators, and then they're playing up against Disruptor and Track Vision. So it's every time you go in, if you're not 100% sure you're winning that fight, you're giving up a ton in terms of gold, at the very least.
Yeah, this is the problem we're going against the Bounty. Need to be very careful when they take these skirmishes. Clockwork, just about 700 or so away from his Blade Mail. For Rev, now, I mean, as you're saying, after the Shadow Blade build, what do you kind of opt for now? Is it, can you go straight in for something? Do you go back for an SNY here?
SNY is really good still. I think that SNY is probably just one of the best Juggernaut items in general. Because the hero wants to be so active, and if you're getting position 1 farm, sometimes buying an SNY early just gives you the stats that you need with spin and such to be able to live through just getting right-clicked down by a Silent, for example, who went for the Armlet build. So I think SNY is perfectly valid here. I think he could go for Silver Edge. I think he can go for... Manta's not really that good. He probably doesn't need that. Yeah, I think SNY or Basher, something like that.
Oh, they're going to go for Roshan here, the side of Hot 6. The side of Empire were able to take the Tier 1 top. But they're not going to be able to do anything about this, and Hot 6 going to very nicely get away with a free run.